Basically, I'm an electrical engineer actually. I did my BTech in electrical engineering and passed out in 2017. And after that, I have pursued nuclear engineering as my Master of Engineering degree from Jadavpur University by giving the GATE examination. And after that, in 2019, when I was searching for job actually, so in nuclear engineering, there is a little less opportunities in our country especially. So at that time, when I was searching for job, the pandemic also happened, and at that time I was searching for something interesting that I can learn new skills from and can get placed somewhere. And at that time I was looking up in the internet, and I found this course in EVs because I was a little bit interested about EVs from the years from my education actually. So at there I found the EV courses that are offered from Skilling. So I then contacted and enrolled for the course. In there actually there were multiple modules that we have to do, and each module will have fewer weeks to like videos for every week, and there will be several weeks of that. Every module we have to submit some many week challenges, and also one or two major projects for the modules, and it all was in MATLAB Simulink and many more tools that we have to learn. And I will say during this period with Skilling, I have learn many new things, and many things that I've already knew, but with time to time it basically get fluent with that, and I got confidence with that tools in handling those tools. And with that the Skilling also, there was some opportunities that I will get from Skilling, and also there were some guidelines to make how the CVs should be made, and how should our LinkedIn profile should be look when we are searching for a job. So it helped me. All the courses that I have done in Skilling actually, so it is mainly regarding the MATLAB Simulink and Stateflow environment. So some of the things I knew from before in the MATLAB, but during the training period with the Skilling, I have developed a more skill set in that tool actually, in the MATLAB Simulink and especially in the Stateflow. So the model-based development, that is very much key skill you can say in today's market, especially in automotive, that I have learned from this course actually, which helped me a lot. And here I also learned about AUTOSAR, like how to do all the processes like the mill and sale. There would be many more things in the tool that we didn't knew before. But after learning from here, I was confident enough to give interviews and give the answers to them, and perform the tool test taken by the interviewers also. So during the courses, it helped me a lot in the MATLAB environment to work very fluently. I have developed many EV models during the course actually. So there will be a complete EV model we have to do, where we have to model the power converters, batteries as a whole, all the vehicle dynamics also for the EV motors. But the main two projects that I have done, which is very industry specific I can say, are one is in the ADAS, where we have to develop the logic till telescopic steering, which is basically a cruise controlling method in automotive sectors for the vehicles. So I have submitted the project there, and the project is very, very relevant to the field actually, because the requirement, the requirements that were given, it was a small requirement, but this kind of requirements actually is done in the industry, and it is very much relevant also. The tool test that we have given for these companies to tool test things, so it was very relevant. And also the AUTOSAR architecture related port mapping that we have done for the lane assist for the feature for the car. So I have also done a project in there. So this project helped me a lot in order to be fluent in the MATLAB Simulink environment, as also to perform very confidently at the time of tool tests taken by the companies. The technical support that I got during all the time during my skilling, it was, I will say, is very good. Was very good. Actually, the technical supporters are always there when needed. Actually, so basically, if we had any doubt, like for me personally, when during any weak challenges or maybe regarding any video, whenever I had any doubt, so I would just text the person which was assigned to me, the technical assistant which was assigned to me. So he or she will always contact within a few minutes, and sometimes there were separate sessions they will arrange for us in order to clarify all the doubts and also listen to what we have to say. Even sometimes we have to screen share them if it's related to any model thing. Doubt regarding a model, then they will also debug those for us and at least give some idea about what the problem was and how we can solve it. So it was very helpful during the time. Customer success team was very helpful from helping us to build our CV, like how our resume should look, so that at the time of applying we maximize our chances to get selected for the interview. So it helped a lot at that time, and also how our LinkedIn should look, so that whenever a recruiter is looking for a candidate which matches our skill set, so it will be higher chance of us getting appeared in those searches. So in that part, customer success will help a lot. Also, there were some opportunities will be given to us time to time. So for that, they will arrange sometimes some experts in subject matters, so that it may be like a class or maybe like a tool test. It will be arranged by them. From that we get benefited a lot, I will say, because it was mainly arranged before there was a chance of any company coming or during that time. So if one actually do some this kind of things before the company is coming or before the interview, it helps a lot, because we get to practice ourselves with the tool and also with the interview process, and there will be also MCQ tests given for that. So it also helped us to prepare more and more with every passing steps. So it helped a lot. I would say the advice I will give to them is like you have to have patience for some time, because for getting, like, from acquiring skills to getting a job, it will be a time consuming process. So there will be some time that it will be like feel like it will not work, it will not work for me, like that. The thoughts will come in your mind, when you are in the process. But the key is to learn the process, just stick with the process, learn continuously, adapt yourself with the environment, and during that period you have to have faith in yourself, because after some time you will reach there, but you have to have patience and also perseverance for that time, a few months at least, because it takes time to get into any places. So I will say the main key will be constant learning and patience. These two things are very important for anyone. As I'm just getting into the industry, I would like to know it more about the things that the industry follows actually, what kind of works are done here, what kind of skills one can gain, and how the skill set matches up for different job roles. So for now, my thing is to that for learn the things for a couple of years at least, and then in the long run, I would say by upgrading my skill, I would like to stay in the automotive domain itself, and role that I have placed in the model-based development. Actually, it's one of my very interested fields. I found very interesting, so I would like to stay in that. But obviously, I would like to see me in a bigger role in a few years, maybe leading a team from a fresher actually. So looking forward to it.